An appeals court has given the Justice Department more authority to hold immigration detainees without bond. The ruling for now means that even detainees who are not accused of violent crimes can be held indefinitely. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us with a closer look. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Clarice, and that ruling came out late Friday, and it basically upholds the Trump administration's practice of holding immigrants in what's called a mandatory detention until their removal proceedings conclude, even if a judge has ordered bail.
In conclusion,
their supporters have brought their cases to the masses.
My ask is to free Cordia now and do your job.
Demanding the release of detainees who have been held indefinitely by Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Maher Tarabichi is not a criminal. He is not dangerous. He is a father who has spent his whole life caring for his disabled son.
But these efforts just hit a major legal roadblock. Last Friday, the conservative Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in Louisiana ruled the government can indefinitely detain non-citizens without bond as their immigration process plays out, no matter their circumstance. I talked to a constitutional law attorney who read the ruling.
Held that ICE not only can but should detain people who are in the immigration process without allowing a bond. And they did that based on a provision of the Immigration Code.
There have been some high-profile cases right here in North Texas at the Prairieland Detention Facility in Johnson County. A 62-year-old Jordanian national was detained during a routine check-in at the ICE field office in Dallas on October 28th. Maher Tarabichi was the primary caretaker for his adult disabled son who died last month at a Mansfield hospital. Separately, in March 2025, a Palestinian woman, Lakah Cordia, said she was detained when she went in for a routine immigration interview in New Jersey. She said she mistakenly surrendered her valid student visa as she tried to pursue permanent residency. Over the weekend, Cordia was reportedly hospitalized due to a seizure. In response, Amnesty International USA accused immigration authorities of stonewalling her supporters and legal advocates. In a statement reading in part, not only have ICE officials neglected Lakah's health, but they failed to update her lawyers and family on her health status and whereabouts following her hospitalization. This blatant disregard of Lakah's human rights while in custody is appalling. Cole said the issue is far from over.
The dissenters in that case and most other federal courts that have looked at it have said that for the last 30 years, Homeland Security has not taken the current position that the government is taking, that you can hold these people without a bond, and have kind of held that against the government and say, now you're saying something different.
And to that point, David Cole tells me that he expects his case to end up before the U.S. Supreme Court.